Hi everybody, it's Geordie from Geordie Colours. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am here with my brand new Sagen book by Maria Trolle. It arrived in the post last night. I have had a quick flick through. I know some of the fairy stories in here, some of the tales. I don't know all of them. There is a key in the back that you can translate if you so wish to figure out what they all are. I did start to do that, but a lot of them I didn't know anyway, so I just kind of thought, well, I'll just leave it and, I'll figure it out as I go along. But here it is. So let's start with the cover. So I wanted to bring out Shooting Star to show you. It is the same size as Shooting Star, but I have the English version of Shooting Star, which was published by Gibbs Smith. And this one is the Swedish version, I believe, and it is published by Bookmark Forlag. It's slightly different. So I'll tell you the differences. So this one has a smooth cover. This one has a textured cover. It almost feels like canvas. And it has this lovely rose gold foil detail on it, but it is exactly the same size. And then if we open up, the other difference you will notice is the colour of the paper. So this is Shooting Star. You can see it's slightly creamier, and this is Sagen. So a slight difference between the books, but probably because this one is the English version, this one is the Swedish version. So that would probably explain the differences. Otherwise, it's very similar. The paper feels fairly similar. Everything else feels pretty much the same. So cover, beautiful. You've got the spine there, and on the back you can see her other books here. But like I said, it's got this lovely texture to it. It kind of feels canvassy. It's nice. It feels lovely. So we've got this beautiful kind of teal green inset page, very dark, deep teal green. And then we move into the publisher's page here with this cute little creature. I have no idea what this is. Kind of looks like a cloud playing the drums, but that's really cool. And then the title page with this beautiful little fairy. And then into the book proper, we have the kind of introduction from Maria herself. I did translate this, and it kind of talks about how when she was younger, her mother used to read fairy stories to her, and they kind of stayed with her as she grew, the magic and the tales that surrounded those. And she wanted to pay homage to that in this beautiful book. So here we go with our first kind of full colouring page, and we have Puss in Boots, and I just think this one is absolutely adorable. I just love him. Love the expression on his face. Everything about this page is just gorgeous. The pages are numbered, I should say, as well. So they have got little numbers in the bottom right hand corner of each page, or the bottom left if it's on the left hand side, so the bottom corners. And obviously they relate to the index at the back, where you can kind of translate and figure out what the pages are about. But like I say, a lot of the tales I didn't really know what they were. So on this next page, this translated to something like The Moose and the Princess. I don't know that tale. I believe it must be some sort of Swedish tale or something. I have no idea. But anyway, I love the picture. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So here we have our princess, and here's our moose, and we've got these beautiful trees and some flowers and things in the background. So really lovely. This one I do not know, but again, I love the image of the fish with this beautiful kind of gold locket. I'm imagining gold anyway. Lovely locket here, and the lily pads, really pretty. I like these kind of like fluffy, almost like they look a bit like Pussy Willow type things. Sorry, plane going overhead. Wow. That one was super loud. Every single time I start to record, I get a bunch of noise, guaranteed. Okay, so beautiful pages, love them. Not sure what tale they come from. Then we have, I think when I did translate this, it said Cinderella. Now I can definitely see how this one is Cinderella with the glass slipper. I'm not so sure about this one. I don't know how this one relates to Cinderella, but that was the translation that I got. But either way, I love the pages. very beautiful. We've got our princess in her beautiful ball gown here. I'm not sure what the bird and the necklace are in relation to Cinderella, which is why I can't figure that one out, but I could be incorrect. Maybe I've translated it wrong or something like that, but the glass slipper definitely. And then we've got this cute little fairy sitting in the flower here, and this cute little mouse. Beautiful pages. This one, I have no idea what this one is, but again, I just love this image of the fish with his crown on his head, jumping out of the water. And then we've got this lovely kind of girl with this big dragon all the way around the outside, creating a border around the outside. And she's got all these lovely flowers in her hair and all around her. Beautiful page. Okay, next up, I do know this one. This is Thumbelina, of course, and I just love these images. Absolutely adorable. I particularly love this one with the big blooming flower, and you've got Thumbelina and the little prince here, and then this lovely bird with his flowers in his beak. I just think this one is absolutely beautiful. But love both of those. Then, of course, we have Rapunzel. I couldn't mistake this one. So the first one, we've got a scene of Rapunzel in her tower with the prince hopefully riding to her rescue. And then we have a close-up portrait of Rapunzel here with all her beautiful hair. I love that there's some flowers in her hair to kind of break it up a little bit. That's a lot of hair. So that's, yeah, fun page though. Really like that one. This one I'm not sure about, but again, I love the imagery. So on this side, you've got the beautiful princess in her lovely dress. And I love this flower arch that's kind of creating this nice border around the page. And then on this one, I think this is an apple with a couple little mice and a little fairy here as well. It's very cute. These pages just make me smile. This is Jack and the Beanstalk, of course. So here we have Jack climbing up the beanstalk into the clouds. And here he is with his goose that lays the golden eggs. And I just love this. Really, really cute pages. Again, another one that I'm not sure of, but I feel like this one has kind of like an Asian type imagery to it because the girl's wearing a kimono and we've got the kind of stork, which appears a lot in Asian mythology. I have no idea though. Could be talking through a hole in my head. No idea. But beautiful, beautiful pages. I love this one. We've got a little tortoise down here as well. And then we've got this lovely branch. Again, we've got these kind of like pussy willow type buds on the branch. Lots of cute little mythological creatures here. We've got a mermaid, a fairy, a little, I'm not sure what, it's got a tail like a monkey, I don't know. I'm not sure what this little sprite thing is. We've got the girl with the kind of antler horns here. We've got a fox girl, a flower type girl. We've got, yeah, lots. And here's our little guy from the inside front cover with his little drum. But this is a fun one. I'm just not sure what this one comes from, but very cute. Then, of course, I guess this is the Little Mermaid. So we've got our mermaid with lots of tentacles and kind of almost like sinister looking things all around her. And here she is in the waves with the fish jumping around her. Love these pages. Next up, I have a vague memory of this, but I cannot put my finger on what it's called. But the imagery speaks to me about a forgotten memory. So maybe I've heard this tale before, but I cannot tell you what it is. So if anybody knows, please let me know about this dog. He's rather vicious looking, but then he looks like he's almost like very protective of this little princess that he's carrying through the night here. So we've got a kind of vague image of outlines of houses in the back here. And we've got our lanterns. And then this one, he's kind of sitting on this treasure chest or some sort of chest anyway. Yeah, this one, I feel like I know it, but I can't for the life of me think of what it is. But fun pages. Then we have a beautiful kind of scene. This could be from just about any princess and prince story. I have absolutely no idea which one it is, but this page you've got this beautiful, almost looks like a fig tree with a little deer underneath, and then this lovely scene of, it looks like a big castle with these massive archways, and you've got your prince and princess and this beautiful kind of woodland scene, and behind it again the deer. So very pretty. Little Red Riding Hood, of course, I love this one. I think this is very clever. So you've got Little Red carrying her basket of goodies to Grandma's house, and then on this side you've got this fun kind of portrait of Little Red and the wolf, and here's, I guess, Grandma's cottage in the bottom here. But this is a really cool page. I really like these ones. Okay, another one that I'm not 100% sure of, but I vaguely think this might be the Flower Fairies. I think I vaguely remember seeing something about that, the Flower Fairies. So we've got this cute little house. What is it made from? Is it an apple? I'm guessing it's an apple. So cute little apple house. That's adorable. And then you've got your two little fairies sitting here on this lovely big flower whose name, hydrangea, that's the one, couldn't think of it there for a second, on these beautiful hydrangea flowers. So I love these. The Ugly Duckling, of course, I don't miss a page now. Ugly Duckling, so here he is as the duckling looking at the beautiful swans flying through the sky, and here he's magically transformed into the beautiful swan himself. So I love this. Beautiful, beautiful pages. And it's just got such a magical quality to it. I really like this. Okay, this one again, I have absolutely no idea what, but you've kind of got this rock outcropping which has the face of a man, and then you've got this little boy walking on a trail through the woods here. Looks like a bear maybe, and a fox. And then you've got this kind of fox girl here. With a couple of little sprites around her. I have absolutely no idea what this tale is, but again, love the imagery. This one, I am not sure. I think this is something to do with a tin soldier. Initially I thought Nutcracker, but I don't think it was. I think it's something to do with this tin soldier. He's obviously only got one leg and he's off on his adventures here, but again, beautiful, beautiful images. I just love it. And look at this beautiful sky. You could do such a lovely background for that one. Okay, this is the cover image. So we've got the same image in here, and I just adore this one. You've got the beautiful trellis of roses around the outside, looking into the scene with the big tree and the bear, and then there's a couple of little rabbits and a squirrel down here as well. But such a beautiful page. And then we've got some kind of like, almost like Christmas bells. That again, have no idea what this one comes from, but beautiful. I believe this one is Sleeping Beauty. So we've got here Sleeping Beauty. There's the spinning wheel, and she's kind of obviously been asleep for a long time. Here's all the flowers wrapped around here. Maybe this is one of the little fairy godmothers. I don't know. She's a very cute fairy. And here is the prince riding up to the overgrown castle to rescue and awaken Sleeping Beauty. So I love those. Another one that I'm not 100% sure of, something to do with this, I presume, this kind of sea type dragon. Isn't he cool? I love him. He's adorable. So he's got this kind of like island on his head. So this is obviously what he looks like when he's in the water and not sticking his head out. And here's the little girl in her rowing boat. So maybe she lives in that cottage on the island. But these are really cool. I love this one. And you've got this kind of big eagle up here as well. Beautiful pages. This one, again, I don't know. You've got this kind of quite ominous looking creature back here. I don't know what that is. And then it looks like a brother and a sister down here. And it's definitely a nighttime scene. We've got the moon out, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that one, but a little bit eerie with this thing in the background. And then this beautiful one where she's got the deer, but she's upset. So I'm not sure of the story of this one. I need to find that one out. But that's beautiful. Love those. Okay, we've got a kind of Japanese pagoda. Again, I don't know this one, but something to do with the bird, I presume. Nightingale, maybe? Maybe it's the nightingale. But here there is the cage and the nightingale's outside singing and all these beautiful flowers. Oh yeah, I really like that one. So pretty. Okay, next up we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We've got an apple, which always makes me think of Snow White. We've got the Seven Dwarfs, and we've got a beautiful princess type looking girl here. So maybe it's her. Maybe this is her running into the woods to get away from her evil stepmother. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. That's my guessing. But I love the little gnome characters down here. They're very, very cute. Really cool pages. There's lots of these little kind of sprite type characters in these stories, or in these pages, I should say. Okay, next up we have the story of Aladdin. So we've got the genie coming out of the lamp here, and I like this take on a genie. It's a little bit different from other genies that I have seen, which take on a much more human form, and this one is very kind of wispy looking, but really like him. We've got some fruit and some gems and things down here, and then here we are with Aladdin, I guess, dreaming about what he could use his wishes on, and a beautiful kind of Arabian looking building in the background. So I love that one. Okay, this I believe is Hansel and Gretel. So here they are setting off into the woods from, I presume this is their home. And then here we have the witch's gingerbread cottage, and this will be such a fun one to do. But again, I just love these. Again, we've got this little sprite character here. We've got a little fox and a rabbit. These are gorgeous. Okay, another one that I really don't know, but again, looks like it has an Asian story to it, possibly Chinese or Japanese, with the bamboo, and she's wearing a little kimono, and we've got a tiny little dragon here. So not sure what the story of this is, but this will be fun, and this is really pretty. I like this. Is this like peacock feathers? Peacock feather cloak? That's what it looks like to me. That would be amazing to colour. It would take quite a long time, I think, but beautiful. Okay, we've got another one here. Again, I don't know what it is, but we've got a phoenix type bird here, and lots of clouds and a big sun. This would be fun to do with some metallic watercolor paints. And then this lovely scene of the sun setting or rising up over this castle in the background. Really pretty. Okay, another couple that I don't really know, but absolutely gorgeous pages. Look at this one. So we've got the little girl walking along this kind of coastal path here. This is the seaside. We've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birds. I'm not sure what type of birds they are, but beautiful. And then look at this. This could be amazing. It's like a shooting star. Absolutely stunning. Okay, we've got the frog prince next. So here we have the princess with her golden ball and the frog on the pond. And here he is wearing his crown with the golden ball. I love these two. So pretty. Okay, another one I'm not 100% sure of. I've got another little bird in a cage. Looks like, is this like it's either a river or a path, and this apple tree and a lovely girl. I love this border. This is really pretty and magical looking. Beauty and the Beast for sure. So here we have Beauty, I guess, walking in the grounds of the Beast's castle with all the beautiful flowers. And here's the Beast and Beauty together. I like this one. This would be a fun one to do. Okay, next up. Again, not sure. Sorry, I don't know many of these toys. A little cottage in the woods. And then 2 little girls and a sleeping bear. I love the borders in this book, the way she's done like different things to create the borders around the pages. Beautiful. Right, next page. Oh, okay, this is the Breman? Can't think of the full title of the story, but yeah, definitely recognize that. That's a really fun one. You get the donkey, the dog, the cat, and the rooster. And then you've got this cute little cottage, again in the woods. It's kind of like got a thatched roof. Oh, so pretty. I love these. Okay, I'm presuming that this is Swan Lake. I presume this is the tale that comes from. So we've got the girl with her kind of, it's almost like a big feather cloak, isn't it? And then the dancing girls, I guess that transform into swans. So they come out as girls during the moonlight and transform into swans in the daylight. I think that's the way the tale goes. It's been a long time since I read that one. But beautiful imagery. Okay, then we've got a princess and a dragon. So again, I don't know this one, but how cool is this dragon? Look at him. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Never-Ending Story. But obviously instead of a Atreyu, the boy, we've got a girl riding the dragon. But that's really cool. I love those pages. Finding it difficult to turn the page, sorry. Okay, next one. Now, is the tale called the Goose Girl? I think it could be, I'm not 100% sure. But here we have the girl with her geese around her. She's doing her chores in this beautiful garden. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And then we've got this little kind of like treasure box and a little fairy sitting on top. Not 100% sure about this one, but I'm not 100% sure about what tale it is, but I love the page. Okay, and then we've got, oh, look at these. So cute. We've got a little, she almost looks like a snow queen. She's got a snowflake in her hair and like icicles hanging off her hair. So maybe the snow queen? I don't know, but then I don't know who this little character is. And you got this beautiful sunflower and then some like big peonies. And then we've got a snowdrop coming up here and some snow. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know what the tail is, but very pretty. Okay, next page. Oh, look. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. That is so cute. They got a little gnome and the kind of like wintry scape in the background here, and look at the sky. That's going to be amazing. And then look, he's feeding the little squirrel. I don't know the story either, but I just love these pictures. Okay, and then I'm guessing this has got to be the Nutcracker for Christmas, so perfect for Christmas pages. We've got the little ballerina and the Nutcracker, and then the sugar plum fairy over here. That's so cute. Absolutely gorgeous. And that is it. That is the end of the book. Isn't it adorable though? Just love it. I don't know all of the stories, but the book is just stunning. So happy to have this one in my collection. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to colour first or when I'm going to get to colour anything. I really hope I can do something in here soon though. Absolutely love it. Just gorgeous. Let me know if you have the book down in the comments below. Let me know what your favourite page is. Let me know if you know any of the stories that I wasn't sure of. It'd be lovely to hear from you. And thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, everybody. Bye.